So there we are, Silent Night, a very famous tune of course, and it's fairly tricky. I'm playing this on a D. I was playing it on a B flat whistle because that's a better key to sing in, but I was really finding the stretches quite hard, so I've gone back to my trusty Clark sweet tone in D, and it starts, you know, pretty straightforwardly. You've got A, B, A, F sharp, A, B, A, F sharp, so there's no sort of high notes there. Then it jumps to this higher E. So if you just blow gently, you've got that E, but you need this E. Now C sharp is a note you get by having all the holes open, no fingers down. But it's easier here to actually, from that high E, just to lift fingers 1, 2 and 3 off and just leave fingers 1 and 2 with the right hand on. See, the trouble with that C sharp where all the holes are open is it's quite hard to hold the whistle, isn't it? Because you've just got to brace it between the two thumbs and the little finger mainly. I think this is a better way. See, just leaving those fingers on. And then we've got the D, which is an octave on the lowest D. And that D, of course, is all the holes covered except the top one. Blow a little bit harder. So there's the low D, which we actually end the tune on. This is the higher one. And then in this next section, you've got two Bs, and then the high D and the C sharp, and back to the B, and then you've got the opening phrase again, and all that again. So you've got to break from one octave into the other, which is quite tricky, I think. Now the end section, all in the higher register, you've got the high E going to the high G. So there's G normally, just these 3 left-hand fingers down. So you go from 2 E's to the high G, not the low one, the high one, blow harder. Then return to the E and the C sharp, like I did before, and then high D and high F sharp, and then the end part, high D, and then the rest of the tune is all in the lower register, A, F sharp, A, and then the end phrase is G, E, D. So you would think, wouldn't you, Silent Night be a pretty easy tune to play on the whistle, but it actually isn't. It's a lot of jumping from one octave to the other, a lot of fairly tricky fingering. So this is, as I say, in D, which is a horrid key to singing, way too high. B flat, A, they're better keys, so if you've got a B flat or an A and you can reach the holes okay, unlike me, then I suggest you try that. Hopefully all the way through this music you've seen my tablature to the right hand side of the screen. Don't forget my tablature is different to standard whistle tablature. The way it works is as you look down the flute you look down the page, so although I've got my music on a music stand here, if you imagine the music's held up like this and you're looking across it, so there's my music. As I look up the page I'm looking down the whistle like that, so that's the way it works. Might confuse you if you're used to normal flute tab, but it really works for me. I very rapidly changed to this method when I started learning the whistle. I found the other whistle tab, the standard whistle tab, a bit confusing, so you can obviously please yourself there, but I think this works for me pretty well. Anyway, if you're watching this in December, Merry Christmas to you, Happy New Year, and I plan to do more whistle videos in the new year. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you did, and you'll see me in my next video.